Many people know about the honey that Washington State University sells around campus throughout the year, but not a lot of people know that it is made at an on-campus honeybee facility. The WSU Bee Research Facility is located right next to the Bee Research Center. Many steps must take place for the honey product to get to the final pack stage. All of those steps happen in the honeybee facility. Melanie Kirby, a graduate student, works with the honeybees. She acknowledges their importance to the food that humans eat.
In the end, a lot of the research here is to really help producers in the field, because they're the ones who are doing the pollination events that are basically providing a lot of the food that our country produces.
The beekeepers make each frame and box that houses the honeybees' hives. The frames must get changed out regularly or they will change to a darker color and wear out. The beekeepers must dress in thick, light-colored suits to protect themselves from getting stung by frightened bees. One way to keep the bees calm is by smoking them. Beekeepers light burlap on fire inside of air pumps. Burlap is ideal because it burns slowly and does not put off a harmful scent like plastic would. It dazes the bees, making them focus on the honeycomb instead of stressing, but it does not harm them. The queen bees get marked by the facility with a tag so that they can keep track of the genetics. The color of the tag represents the year it was put on. It is an international color code. The yellow color represents last year. This year's color is red. The honey gets extracted from the hives after the peak spring-summer season, typically around August.
Barrels get filled with honey, and what we do is we bring these boxes in, similar to this, actually the one's kind of in that back stack. And those will come in late summer, fall, that are stuffed with honey. And then they go through an uncapper, which is this square thing right here, which is kind of like bicycle chains that rotate, and it just takes the top capping off the honey. And then they get lined up here, and they go into the extractor, and they get spun around, and then the honey gets pumped. And then we are able to fill barrels, and the barrels we're ready to bottle.
Dr. Steve Shepard, the director of the entomology department, oversees the honey creating process to ensure the safety of the bees. If there is not a surplus of honey or too much is taken, the hive could starve due to the lack of nutrients in the hive over the winter.
Take surplus honey, but you must leave enough for the bees to make it through the winter. So if you take too much, then the bees starve and die in the winter. If you don't take enough, then you could have taken more.
Currently, the facility is spread around many different buildings. The department is trying to raise $15 million to build a state-of-the-art bee facility, which would help their research.